Hello everyone, today is the 25th of June 2021. We are in the last trading day of the week. So in this video, we are going to run you through our 5 most focused markets: the Euro dollar, gold, Nasdaq, US oil and Bitcoin. So starting with the Euro US dollar, well, let's see how our trading plan has gone. So if we look at this 4-hourly time frame right now, we do see the price went into the supply zone at the top and it came down, after which it started to creep up again, so into the 1-hourly time frame, as accordingly to what we have forecast. It went up, alright, got resisted, it came down, however still finds supports right at the bottom here at 1.1923, and now it's creeping upwards again. Alright, so if we look at the daily time frame, yesterday was really little change. I think it even formed a inside bar formation. Price is heading upwards right now. So right now it is actually very uncertain. While we do note that there is resistance at the 30.2% retracement level, but at the same time there wasn't enough seller to push the price lower, and the price was not even able to reach the previous day low. So it does seem to me that Euro dollar might still have more upside to go before it really start to goes down again. So at this point of time, we are going to replot our Fibonacci, this time around really from the swing high all the way to the swing low, and we would realize that the 30.2% will be right at the top here, the supply zone right here, which we can also see that it is a important support level previously with the rising channel, and the 61.8% at a really important level where Euro dollar went all the way down, breaking multiple supports right here. So therefore, for today, since the selling pressure is not strong enough to push the price lower, and it still continues to find support while it is also creating higher lows, we expect Euro dollar to continue to trade higher, at least back to the equilibrium level right here, and at least there's a moving average as part of a resistance. So we'll go into the 1-hourly time frame and wait to see if there's another pullback to this level where the price break upwards of this very minor resistance and try to attempt a buy. And as you can see, this consolidation right here, alright, seemingly a symmetrical triangle in the 1-hourly time frame, has been broken. So if the price is able to close above and later on it pulls back, actually right here will be good enough for us to consider the buy. So that will be about 1.1940. If this is going to happen, then we can do to buy right here with our stop loss just right at the low right here, 1.1920, and our first take profit level, well, maybe back to the previous high right here at 1.1970, and lastly all the way into the equilibrium level at 1.1987. And I guess that would be pretty much the average market movement for this week as it trends. So highest it can go is about 1.2. Alright, and that's pretty much for the euro against US dollar. So moving on, we have the gold. Alright, so for the gold, if we were to try to replot the gold, it is trading within a ascending triangle. This morning we saw the price went up again, came back down, retest the range right here, and it's starting to rebound, which means to say we can actually consider the buy again at the current price with our stop loss just below the previous low. Also take note that right now it is at this falling trend line. If it's able to break upwards, then we will be more confident that it will be able to trade higher and goes up until it reaches the previous high at the top. Or in fact, you can even see it as a symmetrical triangle where the price will be able to reach the top somewhere about 1792. If it's the previous high, it will be 1795. And that's pretty much our trading plan for gold. So moving on, we have the Nasdaq. So for the Nasdaq yesterday, we are talking about waiting for a pullback into this demand zone again. for the retest and going for the buy. So we are actually forecasting a upwards movement for the Nasdaq, which it did happen just without a pullback. So right now the price is back to the top of a rising wedge, where this current rising wedge right now, as you can see, is breaking out of this rising wedge in the daily time frame. So right now it is still trading at the top right here. So we can actually determine from here that the Nasdaq right now is actually very overbought. And it is about to reach the 14,500 level. We have talked about it for quite some time. And so since we are going into the end of this trading week, and if say that the price will be able to reach 14,500, we will go as accordingly to our plan to try to sell the Nasdaq. Alright, but however, of course, right now it is still very bullish. If it comes down first, then you might want to consider buying it again. So obviously this is the uptrend right now. Price pulls back once, alright, and waiting right now is just waiting for another pullback into this region, right? A very simple, straightforward demand zone. I think we can also pull out a trend line right here, right, connecting all the lows, and that would give us this pretty much the same level for the support, and for us to look for a buying opportunity in the 1 hourly time frame. All right, so if that is the case, then we'll just look for a buying opportunity somewhere at 14,320. Stop loss will have to be, we can put a Fibonacci, right, based on our style, 88.6% rather than the 100%. That can save us quite a bit of pips and improve our risk-reward ratio. But of course, if the price came all the way down to this level, which also means we'll have slightly lesser buffer. All right, but in any case, our first take profit target will be back to this area where it is consolidating right now, and then all the way back to the previous high finally will be 14,500, where we will then look for a selling opportunity instead. So but in any case, for today, this will be the trading plan. We'll wait for the pullback to buy Nasdaq again. All right, moving on, we have the US oil. For the US oil, yesterday we are also predicting a upward movement, which did not happen. And what's happening right now is it actually went down and broke out of this riding channel, and right now it has came back to the bottom of the channel again, found resistance. In fact, obviously this area is a supply zone, and there's a possibility since it has broke below this riding channel, it may pull back even deeper, just like it did when it broke out of this channel as well. Alright, broke off the channel, retest, and went all the way down, finding support before it goes up again. So the same thing could be happening right now, and we are already seeing resistance. Price is already starting to come down, which means that for today we may consider to sell instead of buy. So if we consider to sell at about the price right now, our stop loss to be safe, all right, we still want to place it at the 88.6% rather than just above the high, and our target will be back to this supply zone, back to this demand zone at the bottom. I think I should shift it slightly higher and readjust it, so that will be about 72.5. and if it goes all the way down, just like what happened right here, okay, then we can definitely expect a movement this much, and that will bring us to this price at 71.8, which is also a important demand zone, right? You can see resistance right here, and it breaks out and turns support. So obviously this is also an important demand zone, and that will be our final take profit target. So that is for the US oil. And last but not least, we have the Bitcoin. And yesterday we did talk about buying the Bitcoin at the demand zone right at the bottom here, and indeed it went all the way up. Right now, back to the right now it is in the right now it has reached the first target, or rather at the supply zone at the top here. So there's a little bit of resistance. Price is now pulling back a little bit, but I guess just for today we can still look to buy somewhere right here, because this is the breakout area. So that would give us a demand zone for us to consider to buy. So wait for the price to pull back a little bit further into this area. I guess that would be about 61.8% as well, 33,480. So if we were to choose to buy at this level, our stop loss obviously just below the previous low. First take profit back to the previous high or into this supply zone, so about 35,300 or 400 ish. And final targets will still be back to the supply zone at the top, 37,500, which is the breakout area of this riding channel previously. And this will be our trading plan. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button if you like our video, and do subscribe to our channel for more updates. And we will see you again next time.